supposed to be live on YouTube. Let's see what's happening. All right, all right, all right. Supposed to be live on YouTube. Let's see what's happening. All right. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you guys can hear me. So far, so good. No, this is StreamYard. I might even do a tutorial. Now, see if I can add people. So let me paste the link and see if we can add folks. All right, there's a link. I think you can add up to 6 people. You know, Hangouts will go away on the 1st. So they said this is the simplest solution. So I'm gonna have to play with it. So there's the StreamYard link if you guys want to be added. And see how it works. Let's see. So you've been adding StreamYard as it gets followed. Guide. And okay. Well, so it should be added. Anybody click the link and see what happens? Oh. Okay, you didn't know the name of it. Okay. Yeah, I posted it in a chat. So it didn't appear. Okay, there's Wolf. Okay. Okay, Wolf. There's Char. All right, there's Wolf. There's Char. So I think I can hear Char typing in the background.
All right.
So speak up.
Oh, you want me to sing? me.
Okay. Can everybody hear
Greetings,
Char?
everyone. Hey, Hurricane.
So far, it's fairly simple. It's fairly simple. See, you can add up to. You can't add 10, but you can add 6. But it seems to work pretty much the same way. Nancy. Okay, Empress is on. Okay.
Peace and love.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, Empress is on. Okay. You got to mute yourself in the background. Hello, hello, hello. You got to mute your YouTube feed.
Yeah, that's still the same.
Yeah. So all right. So far, so good. You can only add 6 instead of 10, but
that'll work for us.
Yeah, it'll work.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Yeah, is that Q?
Yes, I made it.
Yeah, you made it. This is just a test to see.
Okay. I know it's no show. It's just helping you out.
Yeah. I'm sure you can swap people, Edward. Um, yeah, I think you can bring them in and out, but
That's
but
going
you
to be
can
the
only put
fight.
up post 6, huh? Excuse me.
I'm sorry I interrupt you. I was going to say that will be the fight right there.
Yeah.
Let's see
Well,
how.
we just have to
Let's
make
see.
a new rule. You just
Every hour switch out.
it doesn't so far it doesn't allow from the phone, Artisan. So,
Oh, I'm on my phone.
are you on your phone? Okay.
Yeah, I'm driving right now.
Oh, okay. Well, Q's on his phone. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be some bugs.
Okay.
Look what Edward put.
Yeah, we just have to make new rules where every half hour we just have to change people out. You know,
You're going to be my mod, Edward.
the old
I like your
hurricane.
style.
Oh, we got a chat room in here.
Yeah, the chat.
Okay.
Yeah. The chat's replicated on the.
Okay. The private chat. Okay, I see it.
No,
Let me
I don't
set
think
the
it's private. I think it just replicates what's going on the. I think it just replicate what's on YouTube.
Oh, okay, okay.
It
Because I was
was new.
wondering.
It's new software. I think do we have a private chat? Yeah, we do have a private
Yeah,
chat. Yeah.
yeah, that's why at the bottom it says chat, and it,
Yeah.
Empress
Okay.
Associated said something in it. That's what I was like.
Well, so far it's pretty simple. Associated couldn't get in for whatever reason.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 of us here though. You said 6, right?
Yeah. Associated couldn't get connected. So,
Oh,
oh, it said an associate need to connect your mic or your cam
yeah.
before you can add them. Okay. So I have to. Well, so far the test runs so far so good. It's probably going to take a
You got a backup one that
backup.
you're looking into,
Uh,
something like this.
this seems to be the easiest one so far.
Okay,
That works like because they designed it to work like Hangouts.
okay.
Yeah. So and rather than OBS will take a lot more steps.
I had to tell my shorty to put her knife down. She just got a new job.
What the hurricane?
There we go.
I always have to email him.
So what?
Edward wants the link, and I think I always have to email him looking for his email in the system.
Yeah.
The link is in the stream.
Yeah, the link works. The links works.
I
It
think
normally don't work for Edward.
Well, the thing, this is not Hangouts. This is not this is not Google.
Yeah, because it brought me to the browser of my phone to work.
Mm-hmm.
Is this through Streamlabs?
No. This is StreamYard, which is a different software. Let me. Yeah, let me go ahead and. Let me go ahead and put in the. Go ahead and put in the whatchamacallit into the chat, so everybody knows what it is. Hey, I'm just experimenting with it, see if it works. But so far, so good. So what do you guys think? Does it sound okay? It looks all right.
Yeah, seems cool. Hey, Kendra. And
So how can you add like your picture to the icon?
Dude, I'm just
Oh,
booting
okay.
stuff up. So you're asking me stuff to add? I'm still experimenting.
that's your homework. That's your homework. Here.
Let's see.
I'm giving you homework.
It doesn't work from
Say
the.
something, Empress.
Yeah, oh, you're on. Sure. Well, I have to add you. So
Oh,
from the
well, it doesn't work from the
Peace and
laptop.
love, y'all. This
oh,
is Empress Isha.
hey, Empress. The thing is, you can't start one. You can actually join, but you can't start one from the phone.
Okay.
At least not yet. They, I think they've only been around like a year, so it's still pretty much beta.
Peace,
Well,
Gigi.
peace,
Empress.
Char. I just want to say hi. I'm just gonna drop out. I was curious.
No problem.
Yeah, and I don't know how to put on the avatar and all that stuff, but it's back to work around here, so.
Yeah, we have to figure out about the avatars and all that kind of stuff. But if you cut off the camera, basically you come up with a blank
Oh,
avatar.
how we do this?
You know the lady's gonna find out. They're gonna want to be seen. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Baby steps.
Yeah,
Let's
baby
see.
steps. Yeah, it's just a test. Edward, there's the link if you want to try it, Edward.
I'm gonna try to shut my camera before I leave you. Let's see. Camera.
There you go.
There we go. I got it.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Have a nice day, folks. It was nice to hear your voice, of course, as usual.
Wait, what are you doing? You at work, Gigi?
Yeah, I'm working from home.
Oh, okay.
I'm a fortunate person so far, and
You
I
ain't
hope.
lying. Yeah, you
All
are
right.
fortunate.
Yes, and I hope to stay like that. And if it's not, it is not. I'm not afraid of anything. We all know we are on our way out of here, anyways, one way or the other.
Well, you've been all over the world, Gigi, so I'm sure you're not afraid of too much.
Exactly. I'm being fortunate, so that's true. I'm not stressing too much now. I'm on my way out, so I'm good, gracefully good. So, and I'm fortunate that nobody can work at home like I do. So, I mean, it's not everybody,
Well, at least not yet.
Not yet. That's
It's
true.
coming.
That's what you were saying. That's horrible. We have to be early birds if we wanna make it the best.
Well, the nature is a hard taskmaster.
Right. I went to the beach yesterday though, and it was wonderful because it's warming up around here in the north. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's climate change. I don't know what's going on.
Is it very, very hot in Los Angeles?
No, not really. It's about 80 degrees. That's not too hot.
Okay, so it didn't change for you too much over there.
No, not really.
Okay, because here it did change a lot. I don't know. It did. The temperature really changed. We have the weirdest summer ever. So, a lot of wind. Today it's cold, for example. It's kind of cold. It's interesting. But I wonder how it is in Eureka, Humboldt.
Well, you can always ask Google, but
Exactly. Exactly. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be so robotized that we're not gonna be able to talk to each other anymore. We're gonna be so. But anyway, folks, have a wonderful day to all of you, and thank you for having me on your new test. I appreciate it.
Thanks for helping me test it.
Okay, thank you. I don't know how to hang up. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah.
Hey, BG,
Sounds
sir.
like me.
Hi.
See you.
Yeah. All right. Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. I was just testing out this new program you got here.
Me too. So you learning just like I am.
Okay.
BGS, is this available to everyone?
Yeah, so it's a beta. I just put the link to the site. So you just put in it's in beta right now. They're not charging for it right now. So you basically you go there, put your email in, they'll send you a code. You go back to take you right to the studio, and then they'll ask you, do you want this to go on YouTube or Facebook? You hit YouTube, and then they'll take you to the broadcast studio, and you go live, and bingo.
Okay.
And then you send out the link just like everybody else, just like you do on Hangouts.
Okay. I had never used Hangout, so I'm gonna be fresh at it. Can you see when I'm sharing my screen, or do you have to select the person to see the screen they're sharing?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay. That's a good question. I do not know. I have to.
Do you see my screen?
Hold on. Let me see. No, because your camera's not. No, not really. I don't know because it's brand new software. So I don't know if you can, if I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
don't
can
see
make
it.
It may be just me. All I see is your icon.
Yeah, I seen you earlier.
Oh, well, if she had her camera on, but she wants to share a screen.
Okay, let's see. I'll do the camera share.
We can see the camera, but the thing is, I don't know if you can share your screen from as being a guest. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that.
I am sharing my screen. You can't see it.
No.
Okay.
So I can pick your layout, but I don't know if it'll allow you to share your screen. I'm not quite sure. So there's some stuff we'll have to figure out as we go along. I think they're gonna have to figure it out as they go along because it's new software.
Okay.
Yeah, no us. Figure it out. Edward.
There's Edward. I just popped him on.
Oh.
Well, he was on. I think he popped off.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
This reminds me of Zoom.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this will work.
Huh?
This will work.
Yeah. It'll be a good stopgap. It'll be a good stopgap until we figure out something else. Until either it get better or something else better will come along. But you won't know until August 1st and see what actually works and what doesn't. I don't trust YouTube or Google.
Well, what's crazy is that you can potentially put this on Facebook, but people better watch out if you put that shit on Facebook. You know how motherfuckers are blocking Facebook.
Yeah, you put it on Facebook. I think they said you can put it on Facebook. I think you can. I think you might be able to put it on Instagram. So basically, you can stream it over like I think 4 or 5 places. So it's not just limited to YouTube.
I'm thinking maybe about the icon. Maybe you have to be signed up.
Could be. I haven't read through the manual yet. I said let me go ahead and test it, see before I start digging into it too far. So let me test it to see if it'll actually do what at least the basics. And then once I get the basics down, then you can start trying to customize it and see what it takes to put up an icon and stuff like that. It's actually built for cameras, so I don't know as far as avatars and screen sharing, because there might be features they want to put in, but they haven't put in yet.
Can you share your screen?
I believe I can share my screen. I haven't figured it out. I haven't figured that one out yet. Yeah, I can share my screen.
Are you sharing it now?
Not yet.
Okay.
Find something to share.
Yeah, because I saw somebody share some screen. I mean, this potentially could be a big deal because the thing about it is, I wouldn't recommend people doing this on Facebook for the stuff we talk about, but like Instagram, it said Periscope too, so that's Twitter.
Yeah, you can actually pick where you share it and stuff like that. So
I can see your screen.
yeah. I don't know. What do you guys as a guest? What do you guys see at the bottom of your
Now I see it.
you see screen sharing?
Yeah, I see it very clearly. I see it actually looks better than because I'm looking at it on my phone. It looks better than it typically does with Hangouts.
I
Yeah.
think Hangouts kind of degrade the bandwidth a little bit because the traffic is so heavy.
What it is we're on the side, so the screen share is on the right, and then we're on the left, kind of like a side panel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could pick a different. I can actually go full screen.
This also might be better too because that way stuff. I know the female hangout never gets that large, but for like the male hangouts, our stuff can't get so niggified because you got 8 people. People gotta wait. Now you just got 6, so people can't hide, but they can't hide no more because they'll get time to get around. The question is, how long are they gonna let you do the stream? Because see, one of the things about Blog Talk is although Blog Talk could have been a solution, not the way we doing it now, but like with at least people calling in. Blog Talk is only 2 hours, so how long are they gonna let us do it?
That I don't know. I don't think there's a limit yet. At least they haven't said there was a limit or a time limit. So it probably can go as long as as long as 8 hours. But basically, who said there was no? Somebody said there was no limit on the stream, but it could be 8 hours. It could be less than that. We don't know until we hit it. So
Can you see the chat?
Can I see the?
Yes.
Talking about the internal chat.
Yes.
Talking about the private chat. Yeah.
You can see the private chat. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to select the link to be in the private chat, and you can stay on the private chat link even though you're not on your screen. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
So far.
So if I left the studio, would I still probably be in the chat?
I don't know if you'd be in the private chat, but you'll be in the.
One thing I noticed is that I have to disconnect my YouTube in order to get rid of the feedback. So I can only, if I'm going to be in the live, I can only be in the live.
No, you can actually mute yourself. You should be able to mute yourself. The little horn, so basically you can mute it because I'm looking at the YouTube feed, but it works pretty much the same way. You just mute your YouTube feed.
Okay.
Yeah, mute the. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that stays the same.
Yeah.
And two people did say, I think Shar maybe said that she did see my share screen, and
did she?
Edward did, because I think I was the only one maybe that might have been trying to share a screen. So
try it again. See if it shows up on YouTube.
Okay. I'm going to disconnect my camera though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did see it. Unless I'm mistaking it from your screen now.
Okay.
Okay, so let me know if you guys see any.
Go try it.
I won't say what it is, just so you can tell me, yeah, you do or don't see it.
I always see your icon so far.
Okay. Maybe a time. I did do share screen.
Okay. Did it show up on your end?
Let's see. It's blocking.
Okay, hold on a second. All right, I'm here.
Okay.
It's blocking the your screen, the screen that you have up. All I can see basically is
because we can't
countdown.
Because we can't see it.
You can't see it.
Yeah, we can't see it through yours.
She called me about 6 times.
Now that was entire screen. Now I've clicked. I'm sharing application window.
Yeah, no, we can't see it.
Still don't see it.
All I see is your icon.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe that was somebody else's screen.
Oh yeah, I can do mine, but I can't. We can't see
Yeah, we
yours.
saw yours for sure.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm gonna play with this. I'm off work today and tomorrow, so
Yeah,
I'll have time to play with this.
The
yeah.
light.
Some stuff I find.
So it works almost, not quite, but almost the way that Hangouts does. So it'll be a good replacement for the moment. What do you
Yeah,
think, Char?
this is fine. This
Okay.
definitely works for us on Friday. We
Oh
shouldn't
yeah,
have any
yeah,
problems.
yeah. It won't be any problems.
hmm And Edward, check your email. You just ignore me. I'm so hurt.
You know what
There's
it
no
did?
love.
What I gotta do is I'll give you the email that I check the most. I have like 8 emails.
Why does it not surprise me?
Okay.
Operate because because for different stuff that do certain emails operate on different things, and I don't read them as deeply. Like I think I know everything that's going on. Like I don't pay attention to a lot of this justice shit. Who's beefing with who? Did you hear about this? No, because I'm like shit. But anyway,
I know you love
I'll
me.
give you my.
Only Char can keep up with all the beefs. I can't do it. I don't know if Char can keep up with all the beefs anymore.
Take too much energy to do all that.
All right.
I can't even keep up with all the people that hate me, much less all the beefs.
And people be killing me. They be making BGS. I finally got a carving analogy why motherfuckers people get so mad at BGS. People get mad at BGS because BGS is like that vegan that will try to show you how to solve. And folks are like, I don't want to see all of that. Just let me eat my meat in peace. And that's why people be getting mad at them how the sausage is made politically. They don't want to see all that. Like when you always talk about, well, this is how capitalism and socialism integrate with each other, and like anywhere, yeah, like I don't want to see all that. I just want to believe capitalism is God, and that's it.
until it stops working, until the bad parts show up. Then no, that's not capitalism. That's socialism.
One of my favorite shows that I'm seeing on my app that I can see 24/7, and I didn't know I didn't show before. It's called Rick and Morty. If you see, it's kind of like, it's not the Simpsons, adult cartoons. If you see just one episode, you're gonna start laughing because it's like that's you. You're like the Rick, and if you see the dude, and it's a compliment. It's not a bad thing, but it's funny. It's a good show.
Yeah, it's supposed to be from a rip off of Back to the Future, and Dr. Rick and it's supposed to be Rick, and Marty, Marty McFly.
It's like an adult version, even though Futurama is an adult, but it's literally like an adult streaming version of like Futurama. It's a lot more darker. They cuss. It's not like someone couldn't watch it, but it's like I think people listening, you'll be picking up on these things really well and get a lot more enjoyment from the show. It's a good show.
I try to only show people the stuff that they can understand. I don't really like the stuff like currency and that kind of stuff. I always put it up like when I did the stuff about money and currency. I put currency geeks because so people that ain't interested in it don't even look at it, because I'm playing. I don't want to. Why do you put this stuff up here? I said I actually put stuff in the title so that if you see the title, you can skip it. You don't have to click on it, so you don't have to complain about it.
I mean, watch the video. Like when you do the dark news stuff, I mean, some of that stuff I'll listen to, some of it hasn't. I mean, basically what it's saying is, to me, it's pretty much you saying, yep, I told you this a year ago. As you can see, it's starting to happen. So I already know like what's coming. Because for me, what I always tell people is, do you value knowing what the future is, but there's a price to knowing what the future is, and that's having a realization of what the patterns are. Now, if you want to be this bliss, like how black people can be, then when stuff bites you in the ass, it's already too late. You're already big. I want to know the dog's coming, so I can find the nearest door. I can get away from it. That's just me though. So I take what you say is like whether I believe it or don't. And most of the stuff I do believe, I say, okay, this is what's coming at this time, so I need to be prepared. Because even if you're wrong, that's great. If you're right, that's how I take it anyway.
And most of the time I say I hope I'm wrong. Because I'm in the same boat as everybody else. I said I hope I'm wrong. But
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
I got a question. They said they're gonna build a new state. So first thing I was thinking, I was like, man, black people in California.
They're planning it. Obama, because Obama got a ton of money, he's planning it. Madison Square Garden, which owns the Forum, is trying to fight it because Madison Square Garden has been trying to get the Lakers to come back to the Forum and actually build a new Forum around the Lakers. But the Anschutz that owns the Staples Centers actually have, I think they own like maybe 15% of the Lakers or maybe 20% of the Lakers, something like that, which is the reason they can't move.
I can see that.
But Obama wants his own stadium right next to the football stadium, so
he can do it.
Well, he can do it. He can do it. But the thing is, the Forum holds concerts and other kind of stuff like that. But there'll be a competition with the Forum as far as concerts and other kind of events because you have another indoor stadium. But we'll see. But the thing is, there's nothing to block it. If they've been trying to get Inglewood to actually veto it, but Inglewood's not going to veto it. So it is what it is.
Hey, I feel bad for black people in California.
Well, the thing there's some things to look forward to because with the recession coming and the Chinese bailing out and buying real estate, so the real estate might not be as intense. There's some good stuff, but there's also some bad stuff. They're talking about the rats downtown in bubonic plague, man. They're carrying some kind of bacteria that causes bubonic plague. LA and also in Baltimore, same thing. So it's gonna get interesting in 2020.
Yeah, I heard about the Chinese are pulling out restaurant right now, saying that. But dudes, people just gotta say
you worked out for a second. Yeah, it's gonna get interesting because stuff can get kind of uneven, especially when you're going through a downturn. Because I was reading, somebody sent me something about the second Chinese bank that needs a bailout. So basically, Deutsche Bank was just the tip of the iceberg. So it's going to get rocky for a second. So and plus, real estate's getting someplace real estate's getting cut in half as far as people buying.
Now where I live, it's boring. But the only thing that south because the building stuff out.
You're Borging.
We hear nothing.
You're Borging, Edward. You're Borging.
Yeah, we hear nothing.
Yeah.
Is my mic sounding like that also?
No, he's on the phone.
No, you're clear.
Good.
Okay, I just signed up. I was going to sign up to see if maybe the icon might change. So I'm gonna I'm gonna go out and come back in and see if signing up may have made a difference.
It might, but I think that's just the way the software works.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm gonna give it a try.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, Concrete. Don't be a stranger.
She's a working woman, so she got to work.
Yeah. going on, the geek surgeon?
Yeah. Concrete's famous around the manosphere now.
Right. She's doing her tours.
Yeah. Everybody knows. Oh, that's there she is. That's Concrete Rose.
I'm gonna
Love her,
schedule you for August.
love her or hate her.
Right.
Love her or hate her. What's up, Albert? Yeah, we're just doing a test. It's nothing serious.
What you see is a test.
Yeah.
We seen you, Bryce. We seen you peep in here.
If this was truly an emergency, you would immediately go to get your family in your bug out bag and proceed to the nearest exits and drive to an unoccupied part of the country. But this is only a test.
Geek surgeon, what's going on? Speak to us.
He might be working. Okay,
I'm trying to see what the delay is too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of
okay.
I think the delay is the same.
Okay. Yeah. No.
It's about maybe about no. I think that's just the way software works until
all right.
I think that's just the way the software works because it's actually built for cameras, and I don't think there's a way to add avatars just yet. Because basically YouTube was doing that for you in the background.
Why you say that? Said he said. How you pronounce that? I'm assuming it said he said.
Start taking care of this, but anyway, all right then. Go ahead on and see what she's talking about. Then
what's with the
picture?
Somebody said I should wait it after the first. Okay.
Right. I'm asking him why did he saying that? Is it a secret or something?
Oh, I don't know.
I want to see where he's going with it.
Oh, did I actually reveal it? Well, I have to test it. I don't want to show up on the first and it goes haywire. That's a lot of stress when it's live like that. When it's here, it's just a test. Nobody expects anything.
Right.
And we have to figure everything out.
Called preparation.
Yes.
I know you all not used to that sometimes. Show up. I know.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done a few things as a test, off-air test, but I want to make sure I can actually add people. People can actually be heard. If they're seen, it's one thing, but if they can be heard, I think that's the main thing right now. At least for me, some people need to see the screen and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But I don't.
That's how it is sometimes. People don't value the information anyway. So sad, but everyone's different.
Yeah. I don't know. She's in her sunroom.
Heard of birds. Get down.
Well, anybody else want to try it out before I?
You guys can see the birds back here.
I hear them.
We hear them.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. It's my sister's birds. I get. Those are the kinds of gifts I give her.
Oh, okay. I see them over there in the cage.
It was a graduation gift. Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna put myself on mute, but I'm just hanging in there in case you need some people around to try some things.
No. This is just the first test. I got to do some more research and see.
Okay.
How other stuff is going to work, but I think they did say that only the moderator can the host can actually share the screen so far. Well, I think they have a Facebook. I think they have a Facebook group where they answer questions. But it's just, you know, a bunch of kids that actually came up with software, so it's going to be a minute. So I guess this is one of the features we should ask for.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have too many people to try this with, but I am gonna play with it myself a little bit.
All right.
What about you, Shar? Are you gonna sign up?
I plan to. I do plan to, but for me and my channel, I didn't want to really go live until later because I got a lot of responsibilities. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think yeah, you can go live at any time, but I think that it doesn't really, to me, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense until you get at least over 100, you know, or close to 500. Then it makes more sense to actually go live.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you actually build your channel faster with pre-recorded videos than you do with streams.
Okay. You know, I think with me, I was so I was so afraid to use social networking to do anything because of privacy issues that that coming on even to the Hangout is really new to me. So so just having it and trying to figure it out is probably one of the reasons why I'll just use it to check it out, because I really don't have a following, or I'm kind of not really into that part of using the network, but maybe someday. But I do want to know how, so that I'm not so far behind whenever, or if I ever come on to a live stream.
Yeah, it's not as I think the learning curve is not nearly as steep as like OBS. OBS it's going to take you a minute to actually figure out what you can do. I mean, OBS is probably more flexible as far as sharing, you know, you sharing your screen and stuff like that. I don't think your guests can share your screen, share the screen just like I don't think even Zoom can allow you to do that.
Zoom has a learning curve too to it. I mean, Zoom it's not like that bad. It's not like OBS at all, but it's going to be more than what Google Hangouts was and what this is, because you can do a little bit with Zoom too, because people can call in with a phone number.
Yeah.
BTS, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
There you are.
Oh yeah, I was wilding out earlier. It's like I had some Hennessy or something a couple hours ago. Yeah,
No, it
was on video.
Yeah, I heard you talk about railing against Secure the Bag, and I don't have anything against Secure the Bag. But thing is, I said that's fine for women that want to be decent wives. You know, everybody can't. You know, everybody's not eligible for the bag.
Well, in our community, we have to start using our words and stop using emotions, words as sock puppets for emotions. And when we have saying, this is true for black men and black women, because black men is like that with thick and fat. We when you say secure the bag, the way women interpret that, it's different depending on the woman. But the way some interpret that is putting dudes in a trick bag. And I'm like, if I detect that's what you're trying to do, then okay, it's game on. I'm going to pull out my book of alpha male strategies, and I got some beautiful stories to sell you. It's fiction, but I got some stories. So we'll do the book of lies from alpha male strategies. Because I'm going, but I won't playing that game.
Well, when you play trick or treat, sometimes you get a rock.
Exactly. So, and so my thing, I believe that what we owe each other is honesty and disclosure. If people start there, then generally a lot of problems get headed off.
Well, you're in the wrong culture for honesty, boss.
Oh boy.
Exactly. This is why, you know, when Obsidian talk about his card thing, it's funny to me.
His card thing.
His card, where he's talking about
his card.
You ever heard it?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
It's pretty much it's the mode 1 stuff, except a variation of using a card. But basically, basically Obsidian says that he makes it very clear that he's telling dudes to make it very clear that they want sex before a date. And if a woman acts like she's not down for that, you just give a woman a card and say, call me. That's it. It's
the card. Oh, okay. Hand out business cards.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah. But that's old. That's old school. That's man. I learned that 40 years ago, man. Where you get the card printed out and you give your line and you talk to her for a few minutes and basically talk to her on the phone before you go out on a date.
Because the way I saw it is I was thinking about from the woman's perspective, because one of the things with women is awkward.
You got your camera on, Marcus.
Women don't like to be awkward.
Why you smacking, man? You got your camera on. No, I'm just letting you know. If you want people to see you eat, go ahead.
Just on that watermelon, I see it.
So,
you're hungry now.
I understand. See what? No, this is StreamYard.
I got a new book for you, Marcus. An ebook special edition, Surviving Thought Life. You should do it. Fictional stories.
Oh, really?
Survive.
I have my own Flip Tales. I haven't done the Thought Life since 2003. What's 2006?
I can barely hear you.
Clean and sober since 2006. No thought.
Yeah. It'll work. This will work, but the thing is, it's going to have a lot of. It's going to have a lot of whatchamacallit, a lot of bugs, a lot of refinement to do.
But we'll test the shit out of
it. Yeah.
All these black people using our stuff.
Yeah, because you kill things like adjusting the volume and stuff like that. Can't really do that here, so it's pretty. It's pretty bare. But it'll work.
Pull out though. You can just put them in time and swap them out. Like, okay, since you want to be action packed, swap. Okay, I'm gonna have.
Have you tested sharing the screen?
Huh?
Have you tested sharing the screen?
I can. The host can share, but the guest can't.
Okay.
We already tried that.
It's good. If you ever guess at the food, you can always yank them right off.
Yeah, the host can. The host can do it, but the guest can't.
So is this the one? Is this
We have Heathen Rage in the chat room. He said you can pay the
Huh?
100. We have Heathen Rage in the chat room. He said you can pay $20 a month and you can have your custom avatars.
Oh, okay.
You have to pay for that.
Okay.
It's $25 really, because like the 20 is if you pay for it for a whole year. So people gonna be asking for donations, man.
Well, with us, it separate the like I said, the men from the boys. They have to go to OBS and figure it out then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever is important to them.
Mm-hmm.
People don't care about that. Like an icon is not fine. I'd be like, look, who I'm talking when I'm talking. So
the men may not care.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Well, I was gonna say you still hide your face. You just gotta have a blank icon. So
they want to flex. Come on now. No one. I sent you the email, Edward. So
yeah, I'll reply
whenever
with
you get a chance.
Email that way. And yeah, absolutely. Because I think you should do a channel chart, man. You'd be like Judge Hatchet.
Oh dear.
That'd be cool.
When Judge Hatchet don't be beating up on. She calls balls and strikes. But sometimes it be certain stuff that people be saying that she'll just say cut the show, turn the show, pause it, and then really check somebody because it's like they crazy and and she's like that in real life too because I've seen her when they have her on the news for like a law thing every once in a while. So she's like
It's just not enough. It's not enough women like that anymore, man. So you got, you know, people running around like chicken with their head cut off. Even Derek Jackson had to call out one of these women.
Oh yeah, that last
Oh,
chick.
wow.
Yeah. I was surprised. I started to put a video up talking about give him a slow clap.
No,
Damn, Derek Jackson had to call somebody out.
This chick talking about don't take me out or take me to eat. Instead of she said real men pay bills, and if you ain't calling me to actually pay my bills, then you can keep your dates and stuff like that. And she said in 2019, if you ain't talking about paying my bills, even Derek Jackson had to call her out. I said, wow. I said, that's bad when Derek Jackson had to call you out, huh?
Okay, go kick rocks.
Yeah.
But you know, Derek was smart because the thing about it is she's got that kind of voice that even annoys a lot of sisters. That Tiffany Haddish, secure the bag, we're securing the bag. And even a lot of women cringe at that. So he knows when to pick him so he can seem like he's like fair and balanced. Because even a lot of women were probably annoyed by that because it can't be that bold with it. Because at that point, it's like, okay, and he called, he said, I'm tired of these bummy, you know, like you want to do the GoFundMe cash app. You know how Derek Jackson had to put his brand. He said, if you a grown woman, you know, you need a job, you need a business like grown women do. But you can't be asking for, and he said this, oh, if you need a little help, it ain't no problem with that. But you can't be acting like you hired it now while at the same time being bummy. You can't do that. You got to call it that place. So secure the bag. Where's the bag? I was like, oh man, I went like for an hour. That was the inspiration for that video. Because I was like, you know, and shout out to Nicole, but I'm getting tired. Like the secure the bag, that's not what women are doing wrong. What they're doing, because when you think of securing the bag, you still don't got like respect for a dude when you're doing that. You're basically do like a beta bucks. That's all you.
Well, fine.
Like
But I have no problem with it as long as you admit that's what you're doing. If you admit that I'm securing the bag, then it said you hand him your list of demands. He said, okay. He can say, well, so what is this going to cost me? And what am I getting for my money?
Well, a real man would. Here's my card. Here's my card, and you call. But then people get mad about it. And see, that's the one thing why I'm laughing, because even though, look, since people that talk about he doesn't offer a solution, he's offered a solution. I have other people. If I was aim, like I like Glendon Cameron, I like Ron Wills, I even like Mode One, and that approach is a Mode One approach. But what kills me is this like fake outrage that a lot of people are trying to have. Like you feel like somebody disrespecting you by offering you a Netflix and chill situation, as if you haven't taken that before. Now you have every right to say no for whatever reason you want to say no,
right?
But act like, oh well, even if it's a dude that I'm sexually attracted to, and I say he can have to get it, he can get it like an Idris Elba type. That you're gonna say, well, we have to go on a date first because I have to get to know you. We don't live in that time anymore. So let's stop with the fake outrage and be like, look, you can say no. You can take the card and throw it in the garbage. You do whatever you do with the card, because the card is really not so much to be ignorant. The card is for you to have an out. That's fit to put the ball in your court, because women don't like awkwardness either. So a lot of you get mad and say F you because they don't like.
If a woman says, when you gonna take me out, say, well, okay, when are you gonna bring me a plate?
Yeah,
when you gonna cook for me? Yeah.
So it's like dudes don't have. It's like women. It's like what's being taught is women have the right to refusal, but to get some, and that's not a trick bag. That's a sugar daddy bag. And the sugar daddy bag is worse than a trick bag, because at least a trick is looking for something for services rendered. A sugar daddy is just paying for non-sexual companionship, and men don't value that.
Yeah, I can tell you that's bullshit.
Why one of the suggestions that I had was, I said, you know what, take Obsidian off the table, because I know he runs people the wrong way. Why don't you interview Alan Roger Curry? Because that's what y'all are really railing against. Because then when he's
Me?
all of them female. Nicole.
Oh, the women. Okay.
Because they're railing against a mode one approach, and when I bring that up, like Concrete Roses in the chat, when I bring that up, they it's like they act like they don't know what I'm talking about. Well, what do you think Where Obsidian got that from?
Because they don't understand pickup. You know, I mean they hear the okay. A lot of times they hear the sales pitch of mode one, right? That's the sales pitch. That's not the details of it. Even Alan Roger Curry said your hit rate is only like at best 10%. I mean, if you basically if you're an expert, that's 10%. So only 1 out of 10 women actually going to accept that. So, and that's what you're looking for. You're not looking. Every woman's not going to be except your advances. And what mode one does, it said mode one does it eliminates. In other words, if you get into mode one, it eliminates everybody except the women that you want. So in other words, the women are actually going to sleep with you. That's what you're looking for.
And what's funny is every woman is saying, well, most women won't go for that. Exactly, they won't. Of course not. And that's even for somebody like Alex. So you said it because you said this way before any of that car stuff with the TV. You talk about the telemarketing aspect. And so we know that it's not about you though. It's because see, the thing about it is what the dudes have to do, they have to have the strength in order to be able to deal with that type of rejection. And that's what dudes don't do. And that's when the tricking and simping comes in because think if they throw enough carrots, then a woman's going to be guilted into giving them reciprocate. And what we're dealing with now is women are securing their, sexual companionship on the side, and they'll take you for a free ride. And that's fine. But at the end of the day, the way you deal with that as a dude is you have to accept. I look at it like qualification more than rejection. You have to look at it that way. So, and most dudes can't. That's what dudes have to square with. They have to develop the strength as a man to be able to deal with that whiplash of a woman saying no and accept the woman saying no. And mode one teaches to not only accept the woman saying no, to be kind of thankful the woman said no. Because the woman has enough respect for you to tell you no and to not take you for a ride, which is the other possibility.
Which is the possibility of the wholesome pretender.
Exactly. So you don't, because they're playing you and they're playing based on what you do. And at the end of the day, that's on you for allowing that to happen because you were too afraid. And that's something that does not get talked about in the manosphere enough. Because a lot of these dudes, I won't say they're incels, but they're not making the approaches that they try to act like they are to get the kind of data to say what they're saying.
Of course not. You know they're not.
Yeah. So if you start to ask them about, okay, what are these women saying? Give me some details. Give me some examples. They can't do that because they're not making the approaches, and that's why even though I go in, I'm not one that's best into because I know if you really home in on what you're looking for, you can find what you're looking for the most part. It may not be as big of a pickings as it should be.
Okay, this is the way it was explained to me. Basically, this is mode one before Alan Roger Curry. My friend explained it to me. He said his theory is I approach 100 because his thing was seven and above. I'm gonna approach 100 beautiful women a month. He said half of them are actually gonna stop and listen to me. 10% actually going to give me their phone number. I'm going to sleep with 2 or 3 of them. If you do that every month, but at the end of the month, you're going to have anywhere from 20 to 30 women that you slept with for the whole year. That's a lot for any man.
And then you got to understand that if like that stuff stacks up because it's not like those relationships magically go, especially if those relationships are formatted from those types. It's like customer life cycle value. But I will also say most dudes are not even approaching. I would be surprised if a lot of dudes on here approaching 5 women a month.
Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah, and the thing is the approach. Basically, that's just basic pickup, and that's basic pickup. And there's other stuff that goes with it, but that's just basic pickup. The thing is, you're gonna get rejected 90 times.
And that's and I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people I would be surprised if people get rejected that many times because one thing you will pick up on is you start to pick up on the profile of this is what a lot of people don't understand
just like in sales. Yeah.
They can pick up on the people that fuck with them. or they're in a vulnerable position to where they are willing. Like Corey Holcomb jokes about this. He said he can smell the desperation in women that's going to accept this $30.
Yeah, well, they make it kind of obvious when they get really, if they get down that low, they make it kind of obvious.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it may not be that obvious across the board, but as a dude, you pick up a sense of rocks with your even if it's not, it doesn't have to necessarily be a look, it can be a vibe. But see, that comes with the approaches. You can't get that most of the time.
No, well, you have to find out basically that that's something that's the experience you have to find out for yourself, how you hunt and what your prey is. And I've said that many times. And there's some people who actually have like Rom can actually jump multiple classes, but the thing is, not many guys can do that. They have a set type of woman that they chase.
I could believe that because Rom has a certain look where it might lean you to think like a certain class would just naturally vibe with him, but probably once you start talking to him, Glendon Cameron is like that too. His mind can go after other classes. And I also say like certain advantages, like for me, I'm short, so women can't hide. They telegraph very quickly if
they're gonna accept you or not.
Almost like an advantage if you can deal with it. So I can kind of eyeball just off having sex with a woman and not even trying to make it romantic. If
you can pick up on it. You can pick up on it. Anyway, y'all, any last comments, questions before we jump off of here? Because this wasn't supposed to be a hangout, it's just a test. I don't want this to be a 4-hour test, okay?
I can. Only thing I have is Edward, check your email.
Anybody else?
Yeah, and that's it.
Because we're gonna get into game and all kind of stuff. This is not a regular hangout. So anyway, y'all, thank you guys for helping me out.
Cool in the game.
No problem.
Yeah, so far so good. So it might not be the best, but at least we have a patchwork to keep things going.
That's right.
To start.
Yep, to start. Yep, I'm sure the software is going to get better as we go along.
See you Friday.
All right. Peace.
All right. Peace.